President Joe Biden and his forerunner Donald Trump have clinched their party's nominations for the 2024 presidential race, a rematch that long appeared both unavoidable and generally disfavored by voters. On Tuesday night, both candidates passed the designate limits required to end up their party's possible candidates, taking after challenges in Georgia, Mississippi, Washington, and Hawaii. As of early Wednesday, Biden had passed the benchmark of 1,968 that Democrats require for him to win with 2,107 promised delegates, per the related press tracker. Trump, requiring 1,215 for the Republican Party's designation, had secured 1,241 bound delegates, per the AP. Not one or the other candidate confronted genuine competition, with as it were the Republican Nikki Haley, who dropped out of the race final week, picking up more than a modest bunch of delegates at 94 per the AP. The result sets the U.S. up for a replay of the disagreeable 2020 decision, the comes about of which have long been dishonestly challenged by Trump. It's balanced to be the primary rematch between the two major party candidates in a U.S. presidential race in 70 a long time. Trump recognized the essential result in a vitriolic post on Truth Social, saying it was an awesome honor to speak to the GOP, whereas calling his rival slanted Joe Biden and calling the USA beneath his authority a third world nation. "Let's go," Biden composed on X in a post that highlighted a video with a voiceover of him saying, "Typically a time of choosing, so let us select the truth. Are you prepared? Are you prepared to guard popular government?" The voiceover proceeds. A Reuters/Ipsos poll distributed in January demonstrates that a Biden-Trump rematch is one most American voters didn't need to see. Within the across-the-nation survey of 1,250 U.S. grown-ups, 70% of respondents, counting half of Democrats, said Biden shouldn't look for re-election. But Trump, moreover, appears to be broadly disliked, with 56% of respondents in that survey, counting a third of Republicans, saying he shouldn't be looking for another term. The age of the candidates is broadly seen as a key calculate in clarifying their disagreeability. Biden, who is 81, is the most seasoned president in U.S. history, whereas Trump, who is 77, would be the second oldest on the off chance that he were to win office once more. The survey found that 3/4 of voters said Biden was as well ancient for the work, counting half of Democrats, which half of voters said Trump was as well ancient, counting a third of Republicans. Both candidates, too, confront a broader run of obstacles. Trump is battling the aftermath from his riotous to begin with term, his endeavors looking forward to topple his 2020 overcome to Biden, and his 91 criminal charges. The 2022 preeminent court choice upsetting Roe v. Swim, which was supported by Trump, who named a few of the judges behind the administering, could also harm his re-election chances, especially among ladies. Biden, in the interim, is confronting mounting disagreeability over his relocation approaches and sharp divisions over his taking care of the Israel-Hamas war. Wrongdoing is another sore point, and voters are at most questionable over his taking care of the economy. Indeed, the foremost committed Democrats and Republicans appear deadened by the rematch, said Michael J. Boskin, a teacher of financial matters at Stanford University, for Project Syndicate. Trump, too, includes a faithful, enthusiastic base, while Biden's re-election offered produces nearly no excitement, indeed among Democrats, Boskin composed. Still, numerous Americans unequivocally contradict a moment Trump term, and more than 20% of those who voted within the Republican primaries say they won't vote for Trump.